Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, plagued by thoughts of what could have been or what might be? Do you ever feel like you're running on a treadmill, chasing happiness that always seems just out of reach? You're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, many of us are caught in an endless cycle of striving for more success, more recognition, more possessions. Yet we often end up feeling more empty and unfulfilled. What if I told you there's a different way? A way to step off the treadmill and find genuine contentment, regardless of your circumstances. Imagine facing life's challenges with the calm confidence and inner peace that seem to radiate from Keanu Reeves. How does he maintain such composure amidst the chaos of fame and personal tragedy? The answer lies in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, a timeless wisdom championed by philosophers like Seneca, which offers practical guidance for living a fulfilling life. This isn't just philosophical mumbo-jumbo or unattainable ideals. It's a proven path that has transformed the lives of countless individuals throughout history. And today, we're going to explore how you can apply these principles to your own life, uncovering the 13 common mistakes that stand between you and true inner peace. Welcome to Rise Stoically, the channel dedicated to helping you cultivate inner strength, resilience, and wisdom through the teachings of Stoicism. If you're ready to transform your life and embrace a philosophy that empowers you to live with purpose and tranquility, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our insightful videos. Let's embark on this journey together. Before we explore the 13 mistakes holding us back from true inner peace, let's take a moment to understand what Stoicism really is and how it can radically change your life. Stoicism is more than just an ancient philosophy. It's a practical guide for modern living. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and to let go of what we cannot control, such as external events and other people's opinions. Think about it. How much of your daily stress comes from worrying about things you can't change? How often do you find yourself reacting emotionally to situations beyond your control? By adopting a Stoic mindset, you can shift your focus inward, cultivating a sense of inner peace that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. Keanu Reeves is a living example of this philosophy in action. Despite facing personal tragedies and the pressures of fame, he remains grounded and composed, choosing to live a life of simplicity and authenticity. He embodies the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, demonstrating that it's possible to navigate life's storms without losing your inner calm. Now, let's level the playing field. Regardless of where you are on your personal journey, we all share common struggles: stress, anxiety, the relentless pursuit of success, and the fear of not being enough. By recognizing these shared experiences, we can better understand how Stoicism offers solutions that are accessible to everyone. Now, let's delve into the 13 common mistakes that prevent us from achieving true inner peace, and explore how we can avoid them through the wisdom of Seneca and the example set by Keanu Reeves. 1. Chasing external validation. We live in an age dominated by social media, where likes, comments, and followers are often mistaken for genuine connection and self-worth. We often seek approval from others to feel worthy. Seneca warned against placing our value in the hands of others, stating, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Keanu Reeves, despite his celebrity status, avoids social media and maintains a low profile. He doesn't seek validation through public attention, but finds contentment in his craft and personal relationships. Action step: take a social media detox. Spend a day or a week away from social platforms and notice how it affects your sense of self. Reflect on your motivations. Are you doing things to please others or because they align with your values? Practice self-affirmation and focus on your personal growth. 2. Allowing emotions to control us. Emotions are natural, but allowing them to dictate our actions can lead to regrettable outcomes. Emotions can cloud our judgment and lead to rash decisions. Stoicism encourages us to acknowledge our emotions, but not be governed by them. Seneca said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Keanu has faced immense personal loss, yet he channels his emotions into his art and remains composed in public life. Action step: practice emotional regulation techniques. When overwhelmed, try the stop method. Stop, take a breath, observe your feelings, and proceed mindfully. When faced with strong emotions, pause and take deep breaths. Analyze why you're feeling this way and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. 3. Fearing the future. Worrying about the unknown steals joy from the present. We often let anxiety about future uncertainties rob us of today's happiness. Seneca reminds us that we suffer more in imagination than in reality, saying, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Keanu embraces the present moment, not allowing future uncertainties to dampen his current experiences. Action step: practice mindfulness and focus on the here and now. Engage fully with your current activities and appreciate the present moment. When worries about the future arise, gently bring your attention back to what you are doing right now. 4. Resisting change. Change is inevitable, yet resisting it causes unnecessary suffering. Stoicism teaches us to accept change as a natural part of life. Seneca wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." Keanu adapts to new roles and life situations with grace, embracing change as an opportunity for growth. Action step: embrace change by viewing it as a chance to learn and evolve. Reflect on past changes that led to positive outcomes. When faced with change, ask yourself what new possibilities it might bring. 5. Holding on to grudges. Harboring resentment harms us more than those we're angry with. Holding on to anger and bitterness only weighs us down. Seneca advises forgiveness to free ourselves from this burden, stating, "To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you." Keanu is known for his forgiving nature, even toward those who've wronged him. Action step: practice forgiveness by letting go of past grievances. Write a letter expressing your feelings, then release it as a symbolic gesture. Remember that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. 6. Overindulgence. Excess in any form can lead to imbalance. Whether it's food, drink, work, or leisure, too much of anything can be detrimental. Stoicism promotes temperance and moderation. Seneca warned, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Keanu leads a simple life despite his wealth, avoiding the trappings of excess. Action step: identify areas where you might be overindulging. Set limits and practice self-discipline to restore balance. Consider implementing routines that promote moderation. 7. Neglecting self-reflection. Without self-examination, we cannot grow. Seneca emphasized the importance of daily reflection, advising, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Keanu is known for his introspective nature, often contemplating life's deeper meanings. Action step: set aside time each day for reflection. Consider keeping a journal to document your thoughts and experiences. Ask yourself what you did well today and what you could improve. 8. Comparing ourselves to others. Comparison breeds envy and dissatisfaction. When we measure ourselves against others, we lose sight of our own progress. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own path. Seneca wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Keanu stays true to himself, not swayed by industry competition. Action step: acknowledge your unique journey. Celebrate your achievements without measuring them against others. Remind yourself that everyone has their own path and timing. 9. Ignoring our mortality. Forgetting that life is finite leads to procrastination and misplaced priorities. Seneca reminds us to live each day fully, stating, "Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life." Keanu often reflects on the brevity of life, which informs his choices and priorities. Action step: contemplate the impermanence of life to motivate purposeful living. Prioritize what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, if today were your last day, how would you spend it? 10. Letting fear hold us back. Fear can paralyze us from taking action. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it limits our potential. Stoicism encourages courage in the face of fear. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Keanu takes on challenging roles and projects, pushing beyond his comfort zone. Action step: identify your fears and take small steps to confront them. Build confidence through gradual exposure. Remember that growth often happens outside of your comfort zone. 11. Failing to practice gratitude. Overlooking the good in our lives leads to discontent. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Seneca advocates for gratitude as a means to happiness, stating, "Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart." Keanu expresses appreciation for simple pleasures and acts of kindness. Action step: start a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Make a habit of expressing thanks to others. 12. Not living according to our values. Living out of alignment with our values creates inner turmoil. When our actions don't match our beliefs, we experience conflict. Stoicism emphasizes virtue as the path to peace. Seneca wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." Keanu chooses projects and causes that reflect his principles. Action step: clarify your core values. Make decisions that align with them, and reassess when you feel conflicted. Surround yourself with people who support and reflect your values. 13. Avoiding responsibility. Blaming others or circumstances undermines our agency. When we avoid responsibility, we give away our power to change. Stoicism teaches that we are responsible for our reactions and choices. Seneca said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Keanu accepts responsibility for his life, steering it with intention. Action step: own your decisions and their outcomes. Empower yourself by recognizing your role in shaping your life. When faced with challenges, ask what you can do to improve the situation. By addressing these common mistakes, we open ourselves to the possibility of true inner peace. The wisdom of Seneca provides the philosophical foundation, while Keanu Reeves exemplifies these principles in the modern world. Research supports the effectiveness of Stoic practices. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that practicing Stoic mindfulness techniques, such as journaling and meditation, led to increased levels of happiness, resilience, and life satisfaction. Participants reported feeling more in control of their emotions and better equipped to handle stress. Similarly, a 2020 study in the Journal of Happiness Studies demonstrated that individuals who incorporated Stoic principles into their daily lives experienced a reduction in anxiety and depression symptoms. The study concluded that Stoicism could be an effective tool for improving mental health and well-being. Beyond these studies, neuroscience research has shown that mindfulness and cognitive restructuring, both key components of Stoicism, can physically change the brain. According to a study published in Psychiatry Research, Neuroimaging, participants who engaged in an 8-week mindfulness program showed measurable changes in brain regions associated with memory, sense of self, empathy, and stress. Furthermore, Stoicism's emphasis on focusing on what we can control aligns with the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely used psychological treatment. CBT helps individuals challenge and change unhelpful cognitive distortions and behaviors, improve emotional regulation, and develop personal coping strategies. This therapeutic approach has been effective in treating a variety of mental health conditions, including depression and anxiety. Keanu Reeves' approach to life also reflects these principles. Despite personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and professional setbacks, he remains resilient and compassionate. He is known for his acts of kindness, often performed anonymously, and for treating everyone with respect, regardless of their status. In interviews, he emphasizes the importance of being present and appreciating life's simple moments. He says, "I try to be present in the moment, appreciate the beauty of the world, and connect with people on a deeper level." This approach aligns perfectly with Stoic teachings. Here are some practical strategies to incorporate Stoicism into your daily life. Practice mindfulness. Take time each day to to be fully present. This can be through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying close attention to your surroundings. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Challenge negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, question their validity. Are they based on facts or unfounded fears? Replace them with more balanced perspectives. Focus on what you can control. Make a list of things within your control and things that are not. Redirect your energy toward what you can influence. Accept that you cannot change external events, but you can change how you respond to them. Embrace discomfort. Step out of your comfort zone regularly. This builds resilience and reduces fear of the unknown. Try new activities, meet new people, or take on challenges that scare you. Practice gratitude. Keep a daily gratitude journal to remind yourself of the positive aspects of your life. Express appreciation to others and acknowledge the good in your day. Live according to your values. Identify your core values and let them guide your actions and decisions. When faced with choices, ask yourself which option aligns best with your principles. Implementing Stoicism isn't always easy. You might face setbacks or feel overwhelmed at times. Old habits and thought patterns can be hard to break. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and recognize that growth takes time. Seek support from like-minded individuals or consider finding a mentor or coach familiar with Stoic practices. Embracing Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions or ignoring life's difficulties. It's about developing the mental fortitude to face challenges head-on, finding inner strength amidst turmoil. It's about being proactive rather than reactive, cultivating a mindset that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Just like Keanu Reeves, you can navigate your path with wisdom and resilience. By adopting the principles of Stoicism, you have the power to transform your life from the inside out. Imagine facing each day with a calm mind, unshaken by external chaos, finding joy in the simple moments, and living in alignment with your true self. This isn't just possible, it's within your reach. Now it's time to take action. Start by choosing one of the strategies we've discussed and implement it today. Remember, the journey to inner peace begins with a single step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to Rise Stoically for more insights on living a meaningful and fulfilling life. We value your thoughts, so leave a comment below about your experiences with Stoicism or any challenges you're facing. Let's continue this journey together, learning and growing as a community. Remember, embracing Stoicism is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making conscious choices each day to live more intentionally and authentically. The journey may not always be easy, but the rewards, a life of inner peace, resilience, and true happiness, are immeasurable. We invite you to join the Rise Stoically community. Share your journey with us. What challenges have you faced, and how have you applied Stoic principles to overcome them? Let's support each other in cultivating a life of purpose and tranquility. If you're interested in diving deeper, check out our other videos on Stoic practices and consider reading works by Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus. Knowledge is power, and applying that knowledge is transformative. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, rise stoically.